Granted the right to vote in 1917, over 100 years ago now. KX News reporter Sanji Milburn spoke with women and officials celebrating today. They tell us the need that still exists to have more women in government.
How would you feel if you looked at a ballot and majority, if not all of the names on there were women? It's a question many people don't think about because there's not a lot of women in office. But North Dakota organizations and officials are trying to help change that.
When it comes to women in office, people have mixed opinions. Just over 100 years ago, North Dakota women were given the chance to vote and serve on the municipal and county commissions.
I think women can be everywhere.
Priscilla Barr is a North Dakota resident who is passionate about women's rights and their involvement in government. And when it comes to gender roles, she doesn't believe in them.
They can be in public office, they can be at home cooking dinner, just like men can be in public office and men can be at home cooking dinner too.
Celebrating 100 years of North Dakota women in municipal government is a special event marking the centennial of women's suffrage and Women's History Month. State officials and advocates are encouraging women and girls to get involved. But how do you get started and where?
One of the good ways for women to get started is to maybe serve on local boards and committees, so they maybe get their feet wet a little bit, or just jump right in when there's an election, talk to women who are already serving.
Nancy Guy is one of 4 women to ever serve as Bismarck City Commissioner since 1990. And she says there would be more if women weren't intimidated.
If you ask a woman to run for office, she'll probably say, oh, I couldn't do that because I don't know enough about the issues, or I don't know enough about the process. And I'm willing to bet that there aren't very many men who have said that. They just say, yeah, I'll do that. And then they figure it out once they get there. You never know enough about the process or the issues.
As for Priscilla, getting involved is a step toward making a difference.
On the Bismarck and Mandan City Commissions, the Burleigh and Morton County Commissions, and the Bismarck School Board, women hold only 1 of 5 positions on each board. On the Mandan School Board, women hold 4 of 9 positions. Reporting for KX News, I'm Sanji Milburn.
This event is part of the State Historical Society of North Dakota's Sensational Sunday series, hosted every week. With March being Women's History